So guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to this Future Stars Martin Ødegaard player review. In this video we're going to be trying out the 87 variant of this item and hopefully it's going to be a pretty good card. Now of course you don't have to pay for this item, you actually unlock it by completing objectives, and there are actually quite a few objectives that you got to complete to get this card, but at the end of the day you get yourselves a pretty good looking 87 rated item for completing all of these. In the comment section down below let me know your guys' thoughts on this kind of objective, and also let me know, are you going to get the 87 rated variant of this card. Now I'm able to do this review for you guys today thanks to a guy called Mario who was kind enough to lend me his account for this player review, because unfortunately I haven't unlocked this Odegaard item on my main account yet. So once again, thanks to Mario for allowing me to do this video. This is the team we're going to be using Odegaard in. We're going to be playing in a 4-2-3-1 formation with him as the central attacking mid, and obviously Timo Werner will go up front. Now, let's have a look at this item's in-game attributes. You'd expect some pretty high-rated ones, with this guy having a 93 rating for his passing and 95 rating for his dribbling. And as you can see, he does have some really nice in-game stats. His pace for a midfielder is already pretty high, but we're going to boost that even more by using the Hunter Chem style on this card. So in-game, this guy should feel pretty rapid. He's also got decent shooting too. Fair enough, his finishing and attack positioning aren't amazing, but he's got pretty insane shot power and also really good long shots as well. So hopefully we can score some bangers with this item. He's got a 4-star weak foot, 3-star weak foot, sorry, as well. So fingers crossed we can make the most of his left foot. His passing attributes are also just ridiculous. He's got 97 rating for crossing, 93 short passing, 95 vision, and also 86 long passing and 88 curve. This guy's distribution, in theory, should be very solid, especially off that left peg. Dribbling, the same can be said, to be honest. He has a huge 98 ball control rating and 97 in-game dribbling. So on the ball, we do expect this guy to feel very fluid and to be pretty easy to maneuver in matches. Finally, physically, how is this guy? He's got really good stamina of 95, but pretty poor strength of 53 and not great aggression of 54. So he's probably going to be one of them players who are relatively easy to dispossess. So we're going to have to use his dribbling to the best of our ability to try and avoid would-be defenders to have success with this card. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into some games and let's see what this card has to offer. For Ødegaard's debut, we actually come up against a full Premier League side, which surprisingly doesn't feature too many special items. He's just got the Futmas Gabamin, but he's also got some really dangerous players in attack. He's got Salah, Sane, De Bruyne, and also a Heung-min Son. Well, never mind, he quit in the first second. He literally booted the ball out the field and quit. Okay, so let's hope we actually get to play this time. We've come up against a ridiculous side, which has an informed Ronaldo in it. It's got Scream Firmino, a 93 red Neymar, which is incredibly lucky for my opponent. And he's also got some other pretty top class players too. Here's Ødegaard with a chance now. Puts the ball through for Gelson Martins, who just can't get onto the end of that, unfortunately. Nice tackle there from the Norwegian, but just couldn't get to that ball before Rio Ferdinand there. Opportunity. Ødegaard puts through a through ball, but he's won it back from Ferdinand. And he's won it back again. Done really well there. And now we might have a chance. Oh, I think Bailey's offside. Can he get on the end of that? He can. And now we've got a chance. If Werner can put him through, and he has done. Chance for Ødegaard now. Can he tie things up? Denied with the first effort. Unfortunate with the second. Werner chips the ball over the top. Can Ødegaard get on the end of it? Yes, he can. And that's a great volley. And just like that, we've tied things up just before the half-time break. That was a really nice run from Ødegaard. I was actually expecting Diego Carlos to clear that, but Ødegaard got in ahead of him and put the ball in the back of the net. Oh, here's a chance. Oh, why isn't my... Oh, okay, that's the game's fault. It wouldn't let me switch player, which is frustrating because I feel like I could have been in there with the Norwegian. And there's the half-time whistle. At the break, the scores are level at 1 goal apiece. Chance. Here's an opportunity. If we can get this ball into the right area in the box, we can! And Timo Werner's header, sadly, just goes wide. Unfortunately, we couldn't find a winner in this game, so it ends like that. Ødegaard did get himself a debut goal, but apart from that, wasn't the best performance from him, to be honest. In that first game, I didn't think his run making was too great, and I also wasn't too fond of his ball control either. His dribbling stats though are amazing, so I'm hoping that was just a one-off. This is why we play more than one game in these reviews, I guess. So let's get into another match quickly. Our next opposition has another pretty ridiculous team. He's got Mbappe, Inform Ben Yedder, a Future Stars Diaby, and also a couple of icons to be aware of. Odegaard plays it out wide to Seedorf. Seedorf puts the ball inside. Odegaard! Good effort, to be fair, considering he took it with his weak foot. Odegaard pings the ball upfield. Nice cross-field pass there to Gelson. Nice first touch there from Ødegaard, who's going to hold up play before releasing it for Guardiola. Down this edge. Going to try and find Ødegaard again. Get inside the box, take off the shot. Sadly blocked, but on the rebound, Guardiola's offside. Half-time has come around, and once again, after the first 45, the scores are level. Bailey comes inside, finds Ødegaard, who's going to try and get around Blanc here, but just gets sat down. But Ødegaard's won the ball back, left-footed strike. Unfortunately, goes wide of the mark. Ødegaard with an opportunity. Wow, good strike that one. Very good strike. Keeper was given absolutely no chance with the first time shot. It's an interesting opportunity. Ødegaard and Werner link up. A chance here. Can we tie it up? Oh, unfortunately not. Eder Militao just gets to the ball there. Full time in game number 2, and unfortunately we couldn't get a victory in that game. Ødegaard got himself on the score sheet in this game, and he did perform overall better in this match than he did in the first game, but still I'm not overly impressed with this card. I don't think it's a bad item, but I don't think it's shown me too much just yet. Well, the team we face in this game is looking pretty good. He's got a special card in every single position, and he's also got the 84 rated Ødegaard in the middle of his squad. So it's pretty obvious my opponent's going to be looking to do some objectives in this game. Opportunity. Ødegaard going to try and get through his gap here. Oh, really nice bit of play. Bailey, can he get his foot to it? Not quite. That would have been a really nice assist if we'd have scored off that. Oh, might have a chance to break now. It's Ødegaard leading the charge. Can we time this through ball correctly? It's a right-footed through ball to Timo Werner, who should get on the end of this. Can we profit off it? We're going to go for a cross-goal shot, and we're unfortunate because the Germans hit the bar. Oh, we're going to be fortunate. We're going to win it back. We've still got a chance here to score. Oh, this will be a great goal if we do. What a save from De Gea. Ødegaard slides the ball through for Timo Werner. Left-footed strike, and that one goes in the back of the net. Nice finish from the German, and a good assist as well from Ødegaard. And for the third game in a row, at the break, the scores are tied at 1 apiece. Oh, chance. Ødegaard can get that through. He just couldn't get a touch on that. It was goal time if he got that through ball through for Werner. Opportunity. Ødegaard puts it through. That's a really nice through ball for Werner. Can he score off it? Oh, I should have scored there. That's me bottling the shot. Brilliant through ball from Ødegaard. There's Ødegaard to bring us forward. He finds Werner, who puts the ball on the inside. Ødegaard goes for the finesse, gets the rebound and makes it 2-1. He might have just given us the win in this game. Oh, Timo Werner's done really well. Puts the ball across the box. Ødegaard to wrap it up. Gets us a third. And that will complete the victory for us. That is full time. We've got ourselves a 3-1 victory. Happy days. 2 goals and an assist for the Norwegian in that fixture, and that is without doubt his best performance to date. So after a few more matches with the Norwegian cam in my team, what are my thoughts on this card? Well, before we proceed, I probably should mention that I did change chem style when using this guy. Obviously, we started with the Hunter chem, but we also tried him with Deadeye chem, and I definitely feel like the Deadeye chem style is the best one for this Ødegaard after using him. So now let's break down this guy's stats and his in-game performance. How was he? Well, first of all, pace-wise, very happy. The guy is very quick for a midfielder and definitely can break away from defenders, which is nice. He's got really good acceleration, and in-game, you can definitely feel that. In terms of this guy's shooting ability, I think he's alright in front of goal. He's got really good shot power, and he's pretty accurate for most part with his shooting ability. But I didn't think too much of his finishing, if I'm being honest. And he's one of them players who you have to shoot off of his stronger foot with, because his weak foot is a freestyle weak foot, and to be honest, his right foot will let you down. Yeah, occasionally you will have some success with it, but for most part, it is just going to let you down, unfortunately. Odegaard's positioning was another thing that I wasn't too overly thrilled with. His run making just didn't seem that well at times. Like, he just didn't react to situations, which was a bit annoying. When you get this guy in good areas, he can do a lot of damage, but it's getting him in them areas, which can be a problem at times. His passing ability, I have no complaints with that. I thought his passing was absolutely brilliant for most part, especially his long distance through balls. His left foot is very good for distribution, but once again we come back to that 3-star weak foot. His right foot is rubbish for passing, so you've always got to pass off of his stronger left foot. How is this guy's dribbling? Now this one's a bit of an interesting one. He has a 95 dribbling rating on his card, and yes, his dribbling in-game is good. However, I do not think it is as good as that 95 dribbling stat suggests. It just doesn't feel that great in game. It feels good, but not that top tier level of dribbling, in my opinion. Physically, how was this guy? Very happy with his stamina. He didn't seem to tire at all for me, which was nice, especially considering I was running with him a lot, so happy with the stamina. And his strength and aggression, now in-game stats wise aren't too great, but in-game this guy battled quite a bit for the ball, which did impress me. He does really well to retain the ball in matches, but when defending it, he's not so great. Overall then, what's the verdict on this card? I think it's a good item, but I don't think it's a top tier cam, unfortunately, despite the pretty good in-game attributes. The 3-star weak foot is just so limiting on an attacking midfielder, and yeah, the positioning thing was a bit annoying for me personally. He just seemed a bit slow to react to situations at times, and that is a bit of a shame. Nonetheless, with this card being free and with it being a bit of a grindable card, I do think it's an item worth getting, but as I say, it doesn't suit the FIFA 20 meta too much, and I don't feel like too many people will end up with this card in their starting 11. It probably will improve some people's teams, but at this stage of the game, I'd imagine that most people have better attacking midfielders in their side. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on this 87 rated Martin Ødegaard Future Stars item. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, drop a like rating on it in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on this card. Do you agree or disagree with me? Let me know. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.